In January of 2022, I enrolled in BodySlims, which is a program out of Dublin. I have re-enrolled for another session, and I have started 2 weeks early because I have to fit in the dress that I bought for my daughter's wedding. So I have to start. I'll share with you the things that I have, and I will include a list of clothing I like, equipment I like, the meal prep containers, and the things that I implement around me that make me feel really good about my healthy transformation. I love the idea that I can work out in my own home, and really the equipment that I bought is so affordable. I purchased a Schwinn recumbent bike for my home last year before I started this BodySlims program. So I'll put a picture on the screen here. I don't know if it's the exact model, but sitting here in my own home on my recumbent bike while I'm watching a TV show is so easy for me. They actually recommend a 1-hour walk. It's taking time for yourself. It's a low impact physical activity that you can do. For me, when I started, I was having really bad foot problems. It's kind of like if you are physically unable to get fit, whether it's your knees or your hips or your feet. I had a frozen shoulder. There's so many things that can get in the way of wanting or being able to get fit because your body is already in a state of disrepair from whatever. Then it makes it very difficult to want to do anything. And so when I found this program, the BodySlims program, it really resonated with me because I figured, I know he said walk, but he also said if you want to use an exercycle at home, you can do that. And for me, that works. So as I said, I'm just sitting here on my bike. You can sit on your bike and listen to music. You can sit and watch a show. You can binge my channel. You can do whatever you want. But it really is nice to be able to just put this little bike somewhere in your home and go at it. Some of the other things that I did before I even started the program is I bought a kitchen scale. I already had a really good bathroom scale, and again, those will be at my links listed below. So I had never used a scale before. I had never weighed my food before, so I bought the exact scale that I'll list. It was so easy. I did have to learn how to do it. I really enjoyed looking at the different components of the food I was eating, and when I was batching my meals for the week, it made it so simple because I could weigh the whole bowl of spinach or mushrooms or roast chicken, and then I could just portion that out for 7 days and divide it. And that way it really was working smarter and not harder. I was able to get all 7 meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner knocked out on a Sunday. This kitchen scale was wonderful. On the BodySlims program, my program was a 1,200 calorie program. So every day that was my calorie limit. But it just wasn't calories, it was the foods you choose so that you are using all of those calories for your nutrition and you're not storing them as body fat. In this program, when I meal prepped, I followed the foods that were suggested and I would alternate meals, but mostly for breakfast and lunch, I stuck with a very basic eggs for breakfast and salad for lunch, and you can change up what you want in those 2 meals, but for dinner is where I kind of changed it up a little bit more and I would alternate things, and that kind of made it fun for me. The water was important too. So having said that, it's important that you go ahead and get your meal kit containers, water bottles if that's what you want to use. I bought 2. And I just started at the beginning of the day and knew that if I finished those, I had met my goal. And so it was very satisfying because I knew that if I got through those water bottles, then that was an accomplishment that I could visually see. There's something to be said for meal prepping and knowing that you have 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, and 7 dinners waiting for you in the refrigerator. Also, a great bathroom scale or body scale is helpful. to be able to monitor your weight loss. I like the one that I have because it also monitors body composition, and there's an app that goes with it so I can watch my progress. And I recommend going ahead and taking your measurement of your waist and your hips and your stomach and anything that you're interested in monitoring, and also taking pictures. I know it's something that is not very comfortable to do, but it will help you in the long run when you look back and you were maybe not as aware of your body when you started, and then when you stop. Number one, it feels really great if you're able to, see some progress. It's an encouraging thing for yourself to do. Secondly, it really does show you how far you've come, and it's a visual reminder that when you eat this way and when you do your 1 hour of physical activity a day, even if it's extremely low impact, just sit there for the hour or do your walk, it shows you how much your body benefits. The other thing that I think could be really fun is to go ahead and invest in just a few outfits that make you feel good about working out. I say working out, about getting your physical activity. I'm not really doing a workout. And on this program, you are in a calorie deficit for 70 days, and he doesn't really recommend working out. So I'm calling it physical activity because you don't want to put a tremendous amount of stress on your body. This plan is for you to lose body fat. Once we do that, we're going to start to do some exercising and focus on different areas of our body to get toned. But for me, I have this Lululemon shirt. I bought sets of little tank tops that are racer back that, they came in a 3 or 4 pack. I bought these little bicycle shorts that I think came in a 3 or 4 pack. And I bought some leggings. It just feels good. It doesn't have to be expensive. The things I found were on Amazon. And then I did invest in just a few pieces of Lululemon athletic wear because I just felt kind of fancy and indulgent. And I like to do small things like that make me feel good about what I'm doing. The other thing you really need is some good athletic socks if you're walking. I found some that are cushioned because even though I'm sitting on my bike, I want to protect my feet. As I said, I've had some foot problems and I don't want to risk it. Even just walking around during the day, it's nice to have some good shoes and good socks. So the other thing I recommend is a really good pair of tennis shoes. I have a pair of Hoka shoes, which I'll link below, and I also have a pair of New Balance shoes, and they're great. They are great. They are worth the investment. These are excellent walking shoes, and they're also very good for just working out at home. A good shoe will really make a difference, and it has for me. I never dreamed in a million years that I would spend $150 on a pair of tennis shoes until I did it. And now I have 2 pair, and I'm on my 2nd pair of New Balance because it is absolutely worth the investment. And it is so important. The other thing that might be fun is just buying a little journal for yourself, keeping track of your statistics on your phone, in an Excel spreadsheet, in a journal, or making notes of wins that you feel for yourself. For me, I started back on the program this week, and within 3 days, I woke up feeling great. That was a win for me. When I experienced that first day again of feeling really good, I made a note. Whether it's you hear someone that says something or you read something that's meaningful to you or really touches a chord, writing that down so that you can look back on it and reflect on it. I will say, if you go to the BodySlims website, bodyslims.com, whether or not you enroll in the program or not, I don't know if there are any spots left. If you listen to his videos that are there, or actually I have a playlist and I've extracted some that I think are excellent, and just sit there with a notebook or, when you're binge watching YouTube or what have you, I have written down some of the things he has said and they just stay with me. And I keep them kind of posted around me because it's easy for me to forget. It's very inspirational. They are good things just to remember. I hope that this is helpful if you're considering getting ready to journey with me through this process. I'm really excited to share the 10 weeks with you. I know that as women over 50, this can be extremely frustrating. I'm an example of that because that's why I started my channel. I discovered this amazing program and I learned that by doing certain things and getting healthy for myself, I regained confidence that I had lost. The confidence, it's hard to describe, but when you take time to make time for yourself, when you make your meals, when you invest that hour a day, when you find the fringe time in your day to focus on you, it feels wonderful. I look forward to hanging out with you. I look forward to getting healthy with you, and I will see you in the next one.